In this video, we're going to talk about whales. Now, these incredible animals are the undisputed giants of the ocean, but their story is full of some amazing secrets. We're talking ancient ancestors that walked on land all the way to their complex lives today. So let's dive right in and explore their world. Okay, so get this. It's a little mind-bending. The story of whales actually starts on land. Yeah, no kidding. We're talking 50 million years ago, their ancestors were four-legged animals. Over millions of years, they made their way back to the water, but they took a piece of that land life with them. That's why they're mammals, just like us. They breathe air with lungs and they feed milk to their babies. So what really makes a whale a whale? Let's get into the fundamentals of these amazing behemoths. Alright, here's the official term you gotta know: cetacean. Now, this isn't just for whales, it's the whole scientific family. It includes their cousins, the dolphins, and porpoises too. The main thing to remember here is that they are all mammals, just perfectly 100% adapted for life completely in the water. You know, whale isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. They're actually split into two big groups, and it's all about how they eat. First up, you've got the baleen whales. These are the giants, the filter feeders. They use these special plates in their mouths to strain tiny little critters from the water. Oh, and you can spot them because they have two blowholes. Then you've got the tooth whales. And well, the name says it all. They have teeth for hunting things like fish and squid, and they only have a single blowhole. So what about their lives? Well, whales can live for a really long time. I mean, a blue whale can hit 80 or 90 years old. But here's the flip side. Look at how they have babies. A female usually has just one calf every 2 to 3 years, and that's after being pregnant for almost a whole year. That slow pace is super important, because it means if their populations get into trouble, it can take a very, very long time for them to recover. Okay, so now we know what a whale is. Let's talk about their world. Where do these incredible animals actually live, and how are they doing today? The short answer? They live everywhere. Seriously, whales are in every single one of our planet's oceans, and they make some of the most epic journeys you can imagine. For instance, some humpback whales will travel more than 8,000 kilometers from their warm, tropical breeding areas all the way to the chilly poles just to feed. It's an incredible migration. So how are they holding up in our modern oceans? Honestly, it's a bit of a mixed bag. This group, the IUCN, keeps track of it all, and a lot of the big guys, like the blue whale and the humpback, are listed as endangered. That means they're at a super high risk of disappearing. Forever. Others are listed as vulnerable, and while some are doing okay, for others, like the super smart orca, we just don't have enough information to know for sure. So how in the world does an animal the size of a bus, or bigger, even feed itself? Let's take a look at the ultimate ocean buffet and how these giants fill up their plates. Just try to wrap your head around this number for a second. 3,600 kilograms. That's about 8,000 pounds. A single blue whale can chow down on that much krill, these tiny little shrimp-like things, in just one day. That number alone shows you what a massive role they play in the ocean's food web. It's just staggering. And they're not just big eaters, they are incredibly smart about it. On one hand, you're humpbacks. They actually work together, blowing a bubble net from below to trap schools of fish. Then they all lunge up and feast. It's amazing teamwork. And then you've got a totally different tactic. Gray whales are bottom feeders. They literally roll onto their side, suck up a huge mouthful of mud, and filter out the good stuff. And get this, most of them seem to be right-handed, almost always rolling onto their right side to eat. How wild is that? Okay, let's shift gears a little. Being a giant in our modern world comes with some really serious challenges. But we're also going to look at some of the pure wonder that these animals inspire. So I want you to think about this for a moment. When you're pretty much the biggest thing in the entire ocean, who's your greatest enemy? And the tough answer is us. The biggest threats they face today are all human-related. We're talking about everything from plastic pollution in the water to dangerous collisions with huge ships right in the middle of their migration paths. And there's overfishing, which takes away their food, and the constant danger of getting tangled in fishing gear. Even noise pollution from things like shipping can mess up our communication. And of course, the history of commercial whaling pushed many species right to the edge. But look, it's not all doom and gloom. These are incredibly resilient creatures. So to wrap this up, let's pivot away from the challenges and just dive into 5 mind-blowing facts that show you how awesome they are. Alright, ready? Let's do a little rapid fire. Number 1. A blue whale's tongue, just its tongue, can weigh as much as an entire elephant. 2. The sperm whale has the biggest brain of any animal on Earth, period. 3. Humpback whales sing these complex, haunting songs to find a mate. And get this, the songs actually change every single year. 4. Orcas live in these super tight-knit family groups for their whole lives, led by the oldest female, and they even have their own unique dialects. And 5. A minke whale can make noises as loud as a jet plane taking off. Absolutely incredible. So what's the big takeaway here? Whales aren't just big fish. They're incredibly intelligent, super social mammals with complex lives and even cultures. They're a vital, awe-inspiring, and totally irreplaceable part of our world's oceans, and they remind us just how much wonder is still out there waiting for us under the waves. Alright, that is it for this video. Everyone, thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.